I hope you're having a great Christmas season. I am. It's been wonderful. We had a wedding here last night. It was absolutely fantastic couple, fantastic family, and it's just been a great Advent season. In fact, that's what we're talking about in conversation at the table. I'm here in our sanctuary because I want to remind you that tomorrow is our Christmas service, our annual Christmas service. We'll be singing some Christmas songs. We'll be talking about Jesus and the baby in the manger. We're also having our annual community Advent lunch, and so show up, and then we'll worship, and right after worship, we will enjoy some great food together. Always look forward to this. We always look forward to the meals that we have together here at the table, but I hope you can make it. Again, there'll be plenty of food. Don't worry about making anything. It is a potluck, so if you want to bring something, feel free to do that, but you don't have to. We're more interested in you showing up, and like I said, there's always plenty of food. So I hope that you're just enjoying this weekend. Don't know if you've got all your Christmas shopping done, or you've been to all the Christmas parties or all that yet, but I hope you are spending some time with family and friends and doing some things that you don't normally do during this holiday season. We have been talking about Advent here on the Conversations at the Table throughout Advent, and we're going to do that today. We're going to do something a little different, though. We have been in the 1517 devotional. Their Advent devotional is great. 1517.org. Just go there, see their, just ask for their Advent devotional. It's not too late. You can still get it. It's so good. And it's been Advent in Isaiah. We'll be talking about Advent in Isaiah tomorrow here at the table. So we'll continue that tomorrow. But today I wanted to talk about something that showed up in one of the Advent devotionals. Didn't really highlight it like we could have. There's always too much to talk about. But one thing I want to talk about today, it showed up in one of the Advent devotionals, I think it was even this week, from Isaiah 66. Advent is about waiting, and it's waiting in hope. We take the posture of Israel in the Old Testament waiting for their Messiah. Now, we're not waiting for our Messiah. We know the Messiah has come. We know that part of the story, but we're still waiting. We still live in a messed up world, and so we're waiting for Jesus to return and make everything right. Totally. And when he comes next time, it will be. There will be no more sin, no more sorrow, no more death, no more tears. We talked about that this week. So that's what we're waiting for, and that's what our posture of waiting is during Advent. But one of the things that shows up in Isaiah 66, in the passage we read, talk about the new heavens and new earth, is that there's a missional component to this. There's a mission component to this. Something we're not always cognizant of. It's right there in the text. In fact, it's all over the text. In fact, mission goes from Genesis to Revelation in the Bible. It's everywhere. Anywhere Jesus is, there's mission. Because he's always moving toward people. That's the story of Advent and Christmas. In fact, I've been encouraging you. I talk about this every so often. It's kind of different. That the nativity scenes, the baby in the manger, that these are moments for us to reflect. Now, we don't worship the baby in the manger. We don't do that in worship. But what we do is we take a moment to pause and reflect, and we reflect on what that baby in the manger is actually doing for us and has done for us. And so in that sense, it's sacramental. But the one thing I want to talk about today is that baby in the manger. When the baby in the manger comes, he's coming from heaven, moving towards us. There's a mission. He's on mission. So the next time you see a nativity scene, next time you see the baby in the manger, just think about that. It's Jesus on mission for you. And this is where it shows up, Isaiah 66. I'm just going to read this for a second. Isaiah 66:18 says this: "Knowing their works and their thoughts, I've come to gather all nations and languages. They will come and see my glory." So there you have it. So we were talking about what's going to happen. And we think about that toward the end Now that's already happened. Knowing their works and their thoughts, I have come to gather all nations and languages. They will come and see my glory. And then verse 19 says, I'm going to establish a sign among them. I will send survivors from them to the nations. They're going to proclaim my glory among the nations. See, all this, none of this is our initiative. We think about mission all the time as something we do, but mission starts with God, and it is Jesus moving towards us. It's his initiative. So listen to the verbs here. I will gather, I will establish, I will send, they will proclaim. These are all promises. This is all God's initiative. And he has promised to use us in this. So I'm going to gather, but then I'm going to send. You see, the story doesn't just stop with us. The story begins in the manger. And it actually begins at the very beginning of creation. Mission is happening. When the moment God creates a world, he's on mission. That's another subject for another time. But baby in the manger, that's mission for us. But it doesn't just stay there. It's never meant to be bottled up and just contained right here. God sends us with that mission, and that's what we're doing here. So when you see a nativity scene, you see the baby in the manger, you think mission, but then you also think that mission becomes your mission. And again, Advent is waiting in a broken world. And brokenness is everywhere, including Bresson. Bresson's Exhibit A. But broken people reaching broken people. That is mission. And that's what Advent is kind of encouraging us to do. So this Advent season, just remember this, that the story, the real story of Christmas is not just for you. It's for your neighbor. It's for the one you're at the Christmas party with. It's the one that you're going to be with on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Everybody around you. Somebody's hurting. Somebody's going through a crisis. Somebody's not having fun. And they need to hear a message of hope. That's Advent. That's the mission of Advent for us. I encourage you, join us again. Be here tomorrow. We'll be talking about Jesus. We'll be talking about that mission. We'll be talking about all the great things he's done for us. We'll be talking about the baby in the manger during our Christmas service. And then Christmas Eve, 1 hour. Just spend 1 hour with us here in San Benito. It begins at 6 o'clock. Our Christmas Eve service will have candles, cookies. They're all C's. Candles, cookies, carols, and Christmas songs, and hot chocolate. So I hope you're having a great Saturday. Spend some time doing something you don't normally do the rest of the year on this Saturday, because it is the season. Just kind of slow down, pay attention to the stuff around us, and pay attention to your neighbor. So remember, whatever else is going on in your life, remember this, that you are Jesus. You are unstoppably and unconditionally loved. Jesus unconditionally and unstoppably and absolutely loves you. He always, always has you.